You know how you're like lost in the wilderness and you come across some berries after like you've been out there for hours, maybe even days. You're dehydrated, you're hungry, and you come across these juicy red ass berries, and you're not quite sure if the berries are poisonous or not. But at this point, you're like, if I don't eat the berries, I'm gonna die. So fuck it. Just eat the berries, and you take a 1, 2, and you like count your lucky stars or pray or whatever it is that you don't diarrhea yourself to death anyways.
I'm Erica, also known as E.MoniQue, and this is my real life. Hang out with me as I side-eye the ups and stumble through the downs. Watch as I turn my tiny piece of the Arizona desert into a tropical oasis. Fight to beat infertility and figure out where I fit as an artist in this crazy creative world. All while awkwardly discovering my authentic self. I'll be talking out loud about the things I wish someone would have said a while ago and sorting through what I wish I didn't know. Who knows? Maybe you can relate, as I often ask myself.
I feel like church has been going on for 3 hours now, and I don't know what she's talking about. Lost me 2 hours and 55 minutes ago. Lost sheep. And this isn't even like the first service. Like, I watched a service already, and this is the second one that I normally watch for Wednesdays. And I promise it feels like it's been 3 hours. Anyways, I utilized this time to protect my heart, and I've spent that time on my phone changing settings. I deleted all the browsing history on Google and whatever the search engine is for Android phones. I don't know. I have 2 search engines. I usually use Google. I cleared the search history for all time on both of those. I cleared out, what are they called? Cookies. I cleared out cache. I changed data and privacy settings on both of those browsers. I changed ad settings on both of those browsers. I went into depth as much as possible. I didn't even know that that was possible. But you know what? I just decided that I was going to Google how to stop seeing targeted ads everywhere, not just on social media, but everywhere. I was worried that the little bit of Googling and Pinteresting that I did, that I allowed myself to do as it pertains to baby things, I did like a split second. I had a moment where I was like, okay, maybe I can allow myself to relax a little, dream a little, put some stuff in a cart and just hold it and see and research what you might need and what you might want. I did, I promise you, not even a week's worth of that, which in hindsight, that still could be a lot. The internet takes your personal inner workings in the mind and just runs with it. And now I'm seeing, as per expected, baby stuff on TV, diapers, commercials, and wipes and all the shit. I'm seeing stuff on TV, and I don't have cable. So I'm seeing ads basically on YouTube. I'm seeing ads on Hulu, on Netflix, on Prime. I'm seeing ads everywhere on the television. I'm seeing ads on the internet, on my phone, on social media, on Pinterest. I'm seeing ads at work. How do they know where I work? Enough is enough. I need to be able to open up a browser and use the internet without being triggered. And it was just so overwhelming. I was like, I don't know how I could possibly clean all of this up immediately. And let me tell you, if you have a moment of strength where you have like an hour, like maybe start with an hour of your time and go through and clear out your phone like I did. Just clear out your settings. Clear out all of that like search history, not just for the past 3 or 4 months or whatever it is. You can clear it for all time. Clear that shit out. You don't need to know what you were doing in 2015. You're never going to go back there. Clear that out. It's still being saved in your phone. Clear out your cookies, change your privacy settings, and then once you do that, it will feel good. I promise you. It's like taking control over like what is good for you and like censoring what you don't need to see right now. Once you get going, it will start to feel better, and you might have a little bit more in you to keep going and actually jump on your social media sites and change those settings, which is what I did. So after I did my browsing history, I went on to Pinterest and changed the settings. You can actually do something called tune your board, which means it will show you like maybe 50 to 100 pins that you either opened or liked or saved or whatever. It'll show you the last 50 to 100 pins, and it will say, okay, click on all of the things that you don't want to see very much of or that you want to see less of. That took me a while to scroll down because I went to the bottom of the page. It goes on and on and on. I went to the very bottom of the page and I unchecked everything baby, nursery, clothes, breastfeeding, everything baby related, I got rid of. And then refreshed my Pinterest feed and it cleared out probably 85%. Like there were still ads that were like, or pins that were coming up, and I simply would click on those ads and said hide pin, like I did for the like I don't know, 5 to 10 of them down my feed on my boards, right? And select hide pin, and it will mark it, it'll blur it out and it'll mark it as tuning. So a lot of people like forget about this, but you do have control over, to some degree, you do have control over like what information the internet is taking from you and then like throwing back in your face. You can control that. And I just, for years, I just, search and I sign up for this and I click on that and and I like expose myself to all these things without going in and periodically checking my settings and clearing this out. So going forward, I'm going to do this because there are times when I just don't want to see something specific. Like I just don't want to see that. And this would be one of those times where I would rather watch puppies doing cute stuff. I would rather watch any animal doing cute stuff. I would rather watch a list of things. So after Pinterest, I hopped my ass onto Instagram, and I still had a little bit of courage in me, and lo and behold, there's a lot of baby shit on there. There's a lot of pregnant people on there. There's real people in my life that I follow who are all fucking pregnant, and you don't have to unfollow them. You can just hide their post, and it takes that post and it takes it to the very bottom of your feet, which is basically endless. So it's like all the way to the bottom. I don't know how far that goes, but it's like way deep, right? So if you have the courage to change your phone settings, clear that out, then maybe jump on some of your most used or favorite apps and change those settings and hide stuff, and then put your focus on to the things that you do want to see, like baby chickens running across the street. Like, I liked all of those posts, and like plant posts and home decor posts and food posts and traveling posts, and basically every post except for babies and pregnant people posts, and borderline like cute kid stuff. Like, I would come across a cute kid post, but don't click on it. Don't click on it. Don't like it. Just look at it and keep going. Focus on the things that you would rather be seeing, and you can pretty quickly change the direction of like how your feed is showing, and like whatever what do you call that? What do you call that? The analytics? Not the analytics. The recipe, not the recipe. Not the formula. What is it when like someone logs onto your Netflix account and watches something that you don't watch, and they screw up the algorithm? You can change the algorithm pretty quickly. You can't change it like 100%. I think there's still going to be shit that slips into my feed, baby wise, kid wise, inevitably. Like, that's going to happen. But you can nip that shit in the bud and tweak it and make it so that you can log on without fear of being triggered by something that you don't want to see. So that's what I just spent all of church time doing. Anyways, and I feel a lot better. Because that's part of like healing, that's part of like just feeling better, that's part of like unwinding, that's part of like de-stressing. Like, there's still this like stigma on dead scrolling and blah blah blah. Granted, I think each person has a limit. Like, nobody can say like how much is too much time, but you know your fucking limit. You know when you've scrolled too much and you've been on that phone too long and you haven't accomplished anything that you were supposed to. Like, a little bit is fine. I get, like, you know, some people just like to come home and scroll. Like, they come home and pop open a beer or have a glass of wine or do whatever the fuck they do after a day. Or maybe they just want to have a good laugh, which is something that I did. I actually, like, by taking the time to change my settings, I actually came across quite a bit of funny content that made me laugh out loud, that I have not laughed out loud in a little while, and so it felt good to do that. Now that's like enough for me. That's a lot of social media all at once, so I'm like tired of that, and I was like, okay, I'll do more a little bit later. But I just wanted to mention that you don't have to just like take it, like the internet and all of its bullshit. You don't have to. You can like take control over that. It's kind of hard because all of the devices are listening, right? But there is something that you can do, and it was helpful, and I enjoyed that, and I'm glad. Moving on, I finally got my prescription, and I have not taken it yet. It's 10 till 8, and this is another thing that I've been like avoiding like the plague. I just don't want to, because I don't know what the fuck this is gonna do to me. I've obviously never had this before. Like I said, the instructions that were given to me verbally at my appointment were so quick, and I don't really know, like, she didn't really tell me anything other than take 4 pills all at once, and then later on take the other 4 all at once. And sorry, this might cause, more cramping, blah, 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 blah. I need more information. You know, like, I'm the kind of person that needs details. What is this shit? What is it going to do? How bad is it going to hurt? How long am I going to be down? Should I, like, wait till the weekend to take this? Because, like, I'm back at work. Is it going to make me throw up? Like, I don't know. And then so when I went and picked it up today, at the pharmacy, they always ask you, like, do you want the pharmacist to come and tell you about the medicine? And I always decline. Today I was like, yeah, bring his ass out, because I need to know, like, what is this, what to do. Nobody came to the window. He, like, popped on the radio and was just like, yeah, you take 4 whenever, and then you take the other 4 24 hours later, preferably after a meal, and that's it. Well, I could have read that on this shit. I thought you were gonna, like, tell me some profound stuff, pharmacist. I could have Googled that. So they gave me this extra paper with your, like, prescription thing that you usually get, and I've never had an extra paper before, and it has a lot of, like, it's like in caps locks, and there's, like, underlines and bold, and let's just see. So the medication that I have to take, I don't have to. I can choose not to take it. And you know me, I'm kind of, like, borderline not wanting to take this shit. This is one of the many problems that I have with, like, physicians and medications, right? I don't want to be prescribed stuff that I don't absolutely need. I'm not certain that... Okay, this is what she said, okay? She said that I could just wait and let nature take its course and finish the rest of it. At this point, I don't think there's any tissue left. She said that it's just, like, a little bit of fluid according to the ultrasound that we both saw. And she's like, we could let nature take its course and that's fine, but sometimes that takes forever. And she said that she was going to prescribe me this to get it done all at once, and because she didn't want me, like, going through it for however long. Now, I've not had any bleeding since, what's today? Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. I have not had any bleeding since Monday night. Like, not at all, not a drop. So I feel like I'm nearing the end, and my body did a damn good job on you know, getting me there. Well, I know that I'm not there. I can tell that I'm not there because there's other things going on, right? I'm not bleeding, but there are remnants of other things going on. So it's like, do I just let it finish up on its own, or do I take these pills? What does this say? What is this going to do to me? Because I want to know, it's like, is it going to hurt worse than what I've already experienced? Or just as much? Or maybe just a little bit? Because if it was just as much, I don't fucking want to do it. Because just as much was too much for me. And I, like, want to get through the rest of the week at work without feeling like death. If it's going to hurt more, fuck it. No, I'm not taking this until at least the weekend or Friday night. If that. Excuse me. Okay, I'm just going to read what this warning says. Misoprostol administration to women who are pregnant can cause birth defects. Oh, it's a warning. Abortion, premature birth, or uterine rupture. Jesus. Uterine rupture has been reported when misoprostol was administered in pregnant women to induce labor or to induce abortion. The risk of uterine rupture increases with advancing gestational ages and with prior uterine surgery. Including cesarean delivery. See also precautions in labor and delivery. Misoprostol should not be taken by pregnant women to reduce the risk of ulcers induced by non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. See contraindictions, or maybe that's a typo and it's supposed to say contradictions. It says contraindications. I've never seen that word before in my life. Contraindications, warnings and precautions. Patients must be advised of the abortification property and warned not to give the drug to others. Okay, basically it's saying if you're pregnant and you get your hands on this for whatever reason, don't fucking take them, because don't. Read this leaflet before taking misoprostol, and each time your prescription is renewed, because the leaflet may be changed. Misoprostol is being prescribed by your doctor to decrease the chance of getting stomach ulcers related to the arthritis pain medication that you take. Huh. Oh, here we go. Other side. Okay, we know, so we understand that you should not take this when you're pregnant, because bad, terrible shit can happen. Misoprostol may cause diarrhea, abdominal cramping, and or nausea in some people. In most cases, these problems develop during the first few weeks of therapy and stop after about a week. You can minimize possible diarrhea by making sure you take misoprostol with food. Because these side effects are usually mild to moderate and usually go away in a matter of days, most patients can continue to take misoprostol. If you have prolonged difficulty more than 8 days, or if you have severe diarrhea, cramping, and or nausea, call your doctor. Take this drug with meals and at bedtime, or as you have been told by your doctor. Do not take antacids that have magnesium with this drug. Good to know, because I take magnesium supplements. Jesus. You know how you're like lost in the wilderness and you come across some berries after like you've been out there for hours, maybe even days. You're dehydrated, you're hungry, and you come across these juicy red ass berries and you're not quite sure if the berries are poisonous or not, but at this point you're like, if I don't eat the berries, I'm gonna die. So fuck it. Just eat the berries, and you take a 1, 2, and you like count your lucky stars or pray or whatever it is that you don't diarrhea yourself to death anyways. These are those berries. I don't know what's going to happen. They don't smell like anything. They're chalky. They're small. I'm so afraid to take these. 4 at one time? It's gonna hurt. 4 at one time is 200 micrograms. Why do I have to take 4 at one time? Use before, okay. They last a year. What else does it say? Do not use this medicine if you are pregnant or plan to become pregnant. Avoid pregnancy while taking this drug and for some time after. What? How much time after? Take with food. Girl! It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock on Wednesday. I have a full day of appointments tomorrow. What is this gonna do to me? Let me just pray about it. Where's my water? I'm out of juice. I drank my last juice this morning. Damn. All right. Am I gonna do this? I don't know why this doesn't feel right. People take this for ulcers. I don't know what the dose would be. How long is this going to take to kick in? Is it going to kick in tonight or as soon as I get to work tomorrow? It couldn't be worse than the pain that I've already experienced. Right? Fear is a bitch. Fear is a bitch. I wish I had like a soda or something. And then if it hurts, I gotta do it again. Like, even if it hurts, I have to do this again tomorrow night. This should be fine, E. They wouldn't give me something that's going to cause, like, a lot of pain, right? Girl, my uterus is tired of me. I know it. Should I eat my food first? Yeah, that's what it said. Eat first. All right. All right, I guess we're gonna eat first. I took the pills. It is 11:30, and of course, just now shit has kicked off. But it didn't take very long for the cramps to start. And the cramps are not the problem. Like, it's very mild cramping. And I've already started, like, my body is doing what these pills are supposed to, like, make it do. However, like, the cramps aren't the issue. Like, it's upsetting my stomach. Like, I feel sick. It was like a gradual nausea. Just very, very, like, nothing to even really, like, I barely noticed it at first. And I was kind of like, am I actually having nausea, or am I just, like, making shit up because I know that it could cause nausea? No, it was, like, gradual. I haven't thrown up or anything, but it's pretty, like, intense. Like, my stomach is upset, not really like my lower abdomen or pelvis area. My stomach is cramping and, like, tight and in knots and, like, heavy at the top. The side effects that I was reading off, yeah, that just happened. I had to lay down slowly because I was afraid that I would be sick, just because of, like, there's a lot going on in my stomach. I don't know what the fuck. Doesn't make sense to me. So I'm not in pain. I'm just feeling sick, and I'm trying to relax and take my mind off it. That way I can, like, ease into rest, ease into sleep. Because again, it's 11:30 and I have a long day at work tomorrow. Can't believe I have to take these shits again tomorrow night. Ugh. Anyways, I need to relax and try to sleep. It is now 1 a.m. and I'm afraid to lay down because as soon as I lay down, I have to get right back up. I have never, I'm tired of saying this. I have never experienced anything like this before. Not even, like, while actually having a stomach virus or actually being sick or food poisoning or anything like this. I have not had like this ever in my life. It's to the point where I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about like instant dehydration. I don't have anything else to give. I said that already. I just took a couple of Peptos to see if that will help me, like emergency help me to stop this. Because, like I said, it's 1 a.m. and this has been going since 11:30 strong. And this isn't something that you can just ignore. You can't just, like, power through it and, like, make yourself go to sleep. No. Nope. yeah, if I'm not already, I'm probably going to be dehydrated when I wake up in the morning, and that's going to fucking suck. At this point, I'm just praying that these Pepto will do something to help me. That way I can like lay down and go to sleep and be done with this up and down. Like I said, I don't have anything else to lose, and I know that's like TMI, but this Misoprostol shit, never a fucking again. Never again. And if anybody thinks I'm going to take that second dose tomorrow night, you got another motherfucking thing coming. Like, not at all. In fact, I'm calling the doctor tomorrow because, in my opinion, this is what I would consider severe. And Google, which I fucking should have Googled this. I did everything under the sun but Google what this does. I listened to the doctor, I asked the pharmacist, and did they say anything about this? No. No, they didn't. Not at all. But Google knows. I should have Googled it. It's right there that it causes diarrhea, nausea, it could cause vomiting, dizziness, and it happens pretty quickly, within 1 to 2 hours of taking it and up to 6 to 12 hours afterwards. It says when you take misoprostol, you need 6 to 12 hours to take care of yourself and to rest. Why didn't my physicians tell me that? Jesus, help me, please. And this is only the first dose, like I fucking said. I'm not hurting. I'm just turning inside out, literally. I'm turning inside out. And like I said, I take magnesium. Magnesium helps to ease, the digestive system when you're taking other medications that will constipate you. Magnesium helps to absorb other things. I typically take that every so often. And that alone gets me going. I cannot imagine having taken a magnesium supplement today and this. I cannot imagine. Don't do that. If you take magnesium, don't. Just don't. Don't. I want to lay down so bad and go to sleep. I'm cold. Oh, shivering. Shivering is a side effect. Shivering and diarrhea. Two biggest things. I want to lay down, but my stomach kind of feels like knotted up already. And like, I don't know if I'm actually cold or if I'm fucking shivering. God. This is insane. This is insane. When you have an instinct, like a gut instinct, and like something doesn't feel right, this is what I always say. If something doesn't feel right, it's because it's not fucking right. Don't do it. This is one of those decisions. I had a choice. I did not have to take this just because they fucking prescribed. Oh, my stomach hurts so bad. Just because they prescribed it to me doesn't mean that I had to take it. And I fucking took it. And this exactly what I... Oh my gosh. And this is what's pissing me off. It's like cleaning out my stomach and my digestive more than it's doing anything for my fucking uterus. It's making my stomach cramp and hurt. Oh my God. I'm not doing the second dose. Like, this is fucking crazy. I need this to like not be a thing by the time I wake up in the morning. Otherwise, I'm not going to work, which fucking sucks because we have a day tomorrow and my boss is sick. He's like barely hanging on by a thread, his damn self. Oh gosh. All I wanted to do was get through the week. Fucking matrix ass pills, bro. Oh my God. It's not even my uterus. It's supposed to be my uterus. It's my stomach. This is so dumb. Like I'm so done with this whole situation. I'm so done. This was like so unnecessary. Like I wasn't bleeding anymore. I wasn't cramping. I wasn't having any side effects. I was feeling okay. Granted, like I was still like, you know, I had some residual fluid that was like, you know, being released, but I mean, it seemed like my body didn't need any help with that. It was just, you know, new doctors, I promise you. She talked so fucking fast, like, I don't even know. I didn't even have time to like think about it and ask questions. Oh God. Medication. I don't take medication. I'm so sensitive to everything. I'm sensitive to Benadryl. This is why I get so leery about stuff. I'm sensitive to Benadryl. Everything, like, if I take it, it fucking works. And to be honest, it's like the studies online about like the women who have like diarrhea and the shivers. It's a small percentage. It's like 5% of women that like have that side effect. Like not everybody's gonna have this. But I don't fucking trust that. Like if you ever have to like come across this, let's just count on having diarrhea because what? Oh my God, my stomach hurts so bad. And I'm cold. I'm gonna try and lay down. I'm afraid to though. I'm afraid to lay down. Because it's like as soon as I lay down, then my stomach just, it's like a thunderstorm in my stomach as soon as I lay down. Hopefully this pain is just like the Pepto, like trying to fight evil in there. Okay, I'm gonna like try and work this out and see what happens. This is a 3 a.m. check-in. The Pepto fought a good fight and well, I was able to sleep a couple hours. I did go to sleep after 1 o'clock, like right away. But I made a mistake and changed positions, sleeping positions to the other side, and my stomach started burning immediately when I changed sides. So couldn't ignore that. Because it's been a couple hours, I just took some more Pepto-Bismol to see if I could get my stomach to settle again so that I can sleep a couple more hours.